Hi Theater Addicts, I'm Celine DeBlanco and I will be reviewing Fastcar, A Man of Action. It's playing here at the False Creek Gym down on Granville Island, and it's supposed to be a very funny, intense, and James Bond style-esque production. I think there might be an element of improvisation in it, and I'm really looking forward to it. A little nervous as well, but we'll see what happens. I think it'll be very exciting. And it is also by Blind Fool Productions. Hi, I'm Celine.
I'm Anina.
And we just finished watching Fastcar, A Man of Action by Blind Fool Productions. And I really enjoyed it. It was a clowning show with lots of audience participation, which was very fun. And the audience members who participated were actually really good, and they were really into it. So if you're sitting in the front row, make sure that you are willing to participate. The guy who does the show, I should figure out his name.
Yeah, we can do that.
It's Ammo something.
Hold up. His name is Ammo Gillinello. We're going to slaughter that name.
Okay. The guy who does the show, Ammo Gillinello.
Just call him Ammo for now. Ammo.
I'm sorry, I can't say your name.
It's okay, you're awesome.
He does a lot of his own sound effects, but also works with pre-recorded sound effects and mixes them together like really well. I was very impressed with all of them, and he does a lot of miming and makes it very, very clear what he's doing, and it's very funny the way that he does everything. Very classic clowning.
If we have the one critique we heard, not necessarily a critique I share, was that the beginning of the show took a little long to get into. Now, I personally really enjoy the weird side of humor, and so I was into the show right away. In fact, it was amazing to me how even right at the beginning, just the way they did the lights and the sound already produced humor without anybody even being on stage.
That's true. Yeah, we were already chuckling before he even came on stage. It set the tone of it really well. But yeah, that critique was that it was hard to get into. In the review or in the program guide, it says that he finds humor in the mundane, which I really enjoy. So like commonplace things like a telephone ringing. He turns into humor.
Or a pigeon flying, or, it was...
Or
putting
going on
clothes.
A date. Yeah. Putting on clothes, even, was
sometimes
all
taking them off.
part of the act. Yeah.
You could take your kids to this one, I think, like, for the most part, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for the most part, maybe, like, older children.
Yeah, maybe not your, like, 2-year-old. They probably won't get it, but past 10 and up, I think you'd be okay.
Yeah.
It's not too risky.
Yeah. There's very minimal talking in the show. He does say some stuff sometimes, but it's mostly miming and sound effects, and lots of expression and dynamic movement as well. Yeah.
And I mean, the poor guy was sweating by the end because he is utilizing every inch of this stage. He is up and down and every which way. When you're talking about acting and they talk about levels, he used probably every level he humanly could, except for being catapulted into the air.
Yeah.
Although
he does
was
go
my
into the
belt,
air.
So, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So we really enjoyed it. Yeah.
I highly
might be a bit slow
recommend
to
it.
start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe for you, if you don't like miming, if you don't like clowning, this is probably not the show for you. But otherwise, if you like physical comedy, it's definitely one.
Definitely. I was chuckling the whole time. My cheeks started to get a little sore at one point. So we actually just got to meet the man of the hour.
Yeah, Ammo just came out
Mr.
and shook our hand.
himself. Yeah, he's very friendly.
And he recognized us from the show, so just from sitting in the back row, our shy little selves.
Yeah.
And one thing that kind of stood out to me that I wanted to make light of is the fact that well, you were just talking about all the references he made.
Yeah, so he makes a lot of references in the show, like either through like the theme music that he's humming, or just like some of the miming he does. There's a couple Star Wars references in there, Indiana Jones, and a bunch of other action movies from from times before.
Yeah,
And he does. They're all done very well. Like you can tell what he's trying to get across.
and of course, it's always nice to hear something familiar in a show like that. It's good to be able to kind of go, I get that. It really adds to the show.
Yeah.
And just again, the man's physicality was impressive. I have not seen many shows that are so effectively physical and where the miming is as clear as it is here. Audience members hardly had to ask or figure out what they needed to do. It was clear the first time round.
Yeah. So I'm Celine.
I'm Anina.
And this is Theater Addicts, and that was Fastcar, A Man of Action by Blindfold Productions, playing at the False Creek Gym on Granville Island. Please be sure to check out all our other reviews and interviews at theateraddicts.com, and please let us know what you think in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.
Subscribe also on YouTube,
Yeah.
Theater Addicts.
Yeah.